Hey people, on the 8th of December 2024, I set up a GoFundMe page to raise funds for a well for this school, Majango. I was full of gratitude and was pleasantly surprised by the positive response that helped raise 1,150 euros. There was a deduction of 40 euros 64 cents as transaction fee, and the school was then left with 1,109.36 cents. This money was used for the digging and the construction of the well. That included buying the pump and the rest of the equipment. I am here today to witness the benefits of the well and to hear from the students and the staff of the school. Having the well has enabled the school to start a number of projects. They have started a tree nursery project whereby they grow seedlings for selling and for using to plant in the school as well. They have a medium-sized vegetable garden where they grow both traditional vegetables and modern vegetables. They have a newly prepared space with mounds for planting potatoes. This would be really valuable for the school. They have an area with cassavas at different stages of growth, some of which are already mature and ready for harvest. Okay. They have fruit trees and other trees all around the compound. They have been able to effectively do landscaping around the school, especially at the front. Interested students have been allocated allotments within the school to enable them grow whatever crops they want. From this, they can make their own pocket money or bring some of the food home if they like. The allotments idea is a great idea because it helps to motivate the students. It helps them to get their own products from their hard work and see the results of same. Okay. Most of the students come from very low income homes, so being able to bring something home is often a great welcome. The students also get to learn about the various farming methods, getting to sow and look after various plants and vegetables. They also get to learn about entrepreneurship. The school has a rainwater harvest tank, but because the rain is not reliable, and this region is a low rainfall region, it's often not a reliable source of water. One of the major projects the school has embarked on as a result of having the well is the interlocking blocks manufacturing project. They have hired an interlocking blocks machine, and from this, they are making the interlocking blocks available for sale. Both boys and girls have been encouraged to engage with this project. Besides being an income generating activity for the school, it's also a skill learning opportunity for the students to learn a new skill.
Success is not a coincidence. It is the result of hard work. Every effort you take is paving the way for your future. Believe in your dreams and fight for them. Even when facing difficulties, you must face them with courage. Keep taking action and maintain a positive mindset. Your perseverance will lead you to a brilliant tomorrow.
The school being a day school in a low-income area, you often find some students that come to school without having had anything to eat. So, for that reason, the school started a feeding program. They mainly use their own produce from their garden for this feeding program. That is the potatoes, the cassavas, and the vegetables. The feeding program has improved the attendance significantly. I must commend the general management of the school for all the initiatives that enabled them to stand on their feet despite several challenges that schools are facing generally nationally, but more specifically, schools in low-income areas. May all your efforts bear fruit and improve outcomes for those involved: parents, teachers, general staff, and more especially for the students. I visited the school at a time when schools had closed. So these students that came to have a chat with me and do demonstrations for me were actually called from home. So it was very good of them to heed the call and come in to have a chat and demonstrations. I want to take this opportunity to once more express my very sincere gratitude to each and every one of you that contributed towards this project. All those of you who donated to the GoFundMe page, all those who have helped the project in other ways, and all those who have been there for the school. It is one thing providing the funds, but it's a bigger job ensuring that the money does what it was intended to do prudently and efficiently. A very special thank you to the school's principal, Elizabeth Owondo. Thank you to the board management chaired by Professor Benson Odongo. Thank you to Edwin, Samson, and Joseph, who have run the interlocking blocks project with very little incentive. And thank you to the students that are here with me today: Velma, Cynthia, Marion, Rolex, and Joseph Okal. Asanteni sana.